Have you ever found yourself stuck in a rut, feeling like life is slipping through your fingers and wondered, how do I take back control? Imagine you're standing at the edge of a cliff, looking down at the turbulent waters below, and you're filled with a mix of fear and excitement. That moment of hesitation, that split second of doubt is where the magic happens. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who felt as if he was constantly battling an invisible force, a force that wanted him to stay down, to give up. Every morning, he would wake up with a sense of dread, the weight of his past mistakes and failures pressing down on him. He was loaded with guilt, feeling that he was never good enough, that he could never measure up. His mind was on autopilot, feeding him negative thoughts day in and day out. But one day, something changed. He decided that he had had enough. He realized that if he wanted to move into his own personal greatness, if he wanted to truly enjoy a happy, successful, healthy life, he had to be willing to go against the tide. He had to harness his will and take control of his destiny. In spite of this, he told himself, I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me. And so he began a new journey. Every day he made it a habit to validate himself. He started each morning with a mantra, this is my day, nothing out here is going to stop me. It wasn't easy. Life is a marathon, and there were days when he felt like throwing in the towel. But he knew that he had to focus on himself, to sell himself every day. As he did, he began to see a difference in his life. He started to believe in his own strength, telling himself, here I go again, I got what it takes. His back was against the wall, but he refused to let anything stop him. He wanted what all other men wanted, but when the opposition hit, when the pain and uncertainty crept in, he wanted it just a little bit more. He dared to be great, to push himself to limits he had never reached before, and in doing so, he began to carve out a legacy that would be remembered forever. If you're still alive, there's still room for improvement, room to grow and be better. Change isn't easy. If it were, everyone would do it. But if you're serious about transforming your life, you have to go all out. Turn your tragedy into triumph, because that's what lions do. Lions don't cry, they don't give up, they don't quit, they hunt. When you're a true hunter, you don't go by the clock. You go by the prize. You hunt until you get your gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. It takes guts. You have to dig down deep to keep going again and again and again. You have to be willing to face rejection, to hear no over and over, to taste defeat time and time again. But every time life knocks you down, you jump up and declare, it's not over until I win. Now, as you reflect on this story, I want to leave you with a powerful question. Are you willing to take the first step to harness your will and to declare that you are in control of your destiny? Because if you are, nothing can stop you from achieving greatness. Your journey begins now. Are you ready to take control?